Hi, my name is Lisa Bird, 8th grade science. Just wanted to go over with you about the curriculum that we will be using this year for 8th grade. Just like in 6th grade and 7th grade with the Olathe School District, we're going to be using the Amplify curriculum. And some things that you need to know: all of the students need a science composition book. I think some people might have spirals, and if they have a spiral, then that's okay, but I would prefer a composition book. But don't go out and buy one, because I have some extras if you don't already have one. Our textbook is online. There will be very few worksheets, so everything will pretty much be online. And when it comes to the grading is going to be online also. I try to keep my grades pretty much up to date, so if you ever have any questions, just shoot me an email. So with the Amplify, the first unit we're going to do is light waves. And with light waves, the students are going to take on the role of scientists, and they're going to be asked by the Australian Health Alliance to investigate why the skin cancer rate in Australia is so high. So this unit uses hands-on investigations. It uses an electronic simulation. It uses modeling tools, and the students are just going to show how light from the sun causes skin cancer. So that's our first unit. Our second unit is thermal energy. On this unit, the students are going to take on the role of thermal scientists. So there's a fictitious principal from Riverdale Middle School, and that principal is deciding between two different heating systems that they need to use to replace the school's old heating system. So in this unit, the students are going to investigate all of the different components of temperature, and they're going to help this fictitious principal decide which heating system is going to be the best for them to use. Next, we have phase change. There's 19 lessons in phase change. In this unit, the students are going to take on the role as a chemist, and they're going to investigate a mysterious disappearance of the methane lake that is on one of Saturn's moons. Now, this is fictitious also, but there's a methane lake that is on one of Saturn's moons. The moon's name is Titan, and this lake has disappeared. It's made out of methane, and they're going to investigate what happens. So they're going to learn that a phase change involves a change in the molecules, and they're going to model what their decision is by making claims about the methane lake. Next up, we have chemical reaction. So with chemical reaction, it's kind of the same thing. The students are taking on a role, but in this one, they're taking on the role as a chemist, and they're going to try to identify a mysterious reddish-brown substance that has been discovered. It's coming out of the water pipes in this fictional city called Westfield. So this reddish-brown substance is coming out of the residents' pipes, but they're doing research and they're realizing that it's not coming from the well. So their job is to, by using some kind of a hands-on approach, there's a sim that goes along with this also. I have little samples of the different fictitious chemicals, and they're going to decide what the source is of this mysterious reddish brown substance. Okay, next up we're going to end the year with ocean, atmosphere, and climate, and with weather patterns. So in the ocean, atmosphere, and climate, in this unit, those students are going to take on the role as a climate scientist, and they're going to investigate Christchurch, New Zealand, which is really a part of New Zealand. And they're going to investigate why the air temperature during El Nino, why there is a change in the air temperature that's happening during El Nino. As before, they're going to use some different simulations. They're going to use some hands-on materials, and they're going to discover how energy is transferred to the air. And then finally, we have weather patterns. And with weather patterns, the students are going to become forensic meteorologists in this unit. So they're called upon by a fictitious city of Galetown, and they're going to figure out why the rainstorms that happen in this fictitious town, why they're getting more severe. And they're going to learn what causes rain. They're going to review condensation. They're going to review evaporation. They're going to use simulation. And then they're also going to have in this unit some hands-on things also. Okay, and as always, if you have any questions, oh, we will cover some chemistry. We will do a short lesson on the periodic table, the first 20 elements. We'll probably spend about a week on the periodic table. It's not part of the Amplify curriculum, but in Olathe, as 8th grade teachers, we feel that it is important that they are familiarized with the periodic table and chemical elements for whenever they get into high school. So if you have any questions, feel free to always send me an email. As I said, everything is online, so if you're ever curious as to what they're doing, just have them pull up their Amplify on their Surface Go.